Okay, everything's set up, looking good. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Let's get Garf out of here and get started. Hey, how you doing?
Cat back there?
Yes, big baby. This is Jack, and my name is Ben, and I hope you're all having a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. Today we'll be checking out Old Brews and New Friends. Bit of a rerun of an event we got quite a while ago in Penacony. But we're doing it again. It's going to be voice acted by me, and it should be like an hour and a half or so, if I had to guess at longest. So without further ado, let's check it on out. Let's get going. Let's make sure. There we go. Yep. Old Brews and New Friends. Talk to Giovanni. Before departing for Ivorius, you decide to take one last stroll around Penacony, visiting old friends in corners filled with memories. As if guided by fate, your footsteps lead you to the Dream Jolt hostelry. So similar to the Fate event, it's like, oh, this happened in the past. And we're having a flashback to it. Oh, hi, you're such a big baby. The special mixed recipe salvaged from Dreamflux Reef contains a miraculous power to disturb synesthesia dreamscapes. You've become a drinksmith as invited and are about to encounter new friends, and are about to encounter friends unexpectedly. Together, you will experience one fantastical escapade after another. Let's head on over. Say hello. Yeah, should be a ton of fun. The gameplay is not too complex, but it's always amusing to get these character interactions and hang out with Giovanni again. Hey, get out there, birdie. We need that.
Tweet, would you like to invite me to drink with you, customer? Mr. Soda's liquor sure goes down swell.
Drunkard bird.
Inspiration is pouring out like bubbles. Tweet. I'm getting ready to exchange creative ideas with Lady Vermilion, dear customer. I'll have to tip a few back with you next time. Tweet.
Okay, Giovanni. What's actually going on? Penacony long ago.
What a rare visitor. You picked the perfect day to drop by. Take a look at this. Signature recipes from Hanho.
Oh, sorry. I have to get used to some of these Penaconian words again.
Signature recipes from Hanunue's rebellion days. My buddy from Dreamflux Reef fished them out of a pile of junk. Apparently, these conditions can blend with memoria, blur consciousness, and create fascinating synergies with synesthesia dreamscape, producing unexpected effects on the drinker. I'm completely tied up right now, but you've always seemed interested in mixology. Want to give it a try?
Recipes are absolutely part of my trailblazing mission. I am a seasoned drinksmith.
If
I may be honest, I'm the apprentice of the legendary drinksmith, Master Shush. Yeah, on the Astro Express.
Who's that? What a peculiar name. If they're a drinksmith worthy of your respect, you should introduce us sometime.
Oh yeah, you guys would get along. How can the Express's chief drinksmith be unknown in Penacony? Shush really should get out more. Highlight Shush's legendary achievements. Highlight Shush's prestigious position. In its pursuit of mixological perfection, it endured devastating destruction. Thankfully, a traveler from another world provided aid, enabling its glorious rebirth. Yeah, that would be, Void Archives, right? Also named it Shush.
Oh my, what a legend. Clearly someone important. This calls for a toast. But back to business. The recipes mention a drink that supposedly makes the drinker agree with absolutely anything.
Well, that is a lot of power. Good or bad.
I've been in this trade for years and never once heard of such an outlandish signature recipe. Seeing is believing. Let's see some actual results. Why don't you try mixing one according to this recipe? I want to see your skills firsthand.
No problem.
Here, customer requests and recipe details are documented for reference.
See your true skill.
Yep. Start practicing with a mini wine glass.
Yeah, familiar gameplay.
Cups of different sizes allow varying ingredient portions. Let's move on to the next step.
Follow the request and add a large amount of ice.
You're a fast learner. You pick things up instantly.
Sorry, a little stuffed up. The weather's been changing, getting colder.
Meeting recipe requirements yields a drink with the approval effect. To craft better drinks, let me explain stats.
Drinksmith's trained eye allows you to see the 3 attributes in a beverage. Each has 2 types of inclinations. Adding different ingredients shift these attributes' inclinations, matching the different extents described in the special mix recipe, such as a little bit or super. The recipe phrasing is intentionally vague, so please judge your requirements carefully using contextual clues. No problemo.
Let's try adding a serving of practitioner pepper. One requirement for the approval recipe is met.
So sugar's maxed, now flavor mellow.
Can you refill all recipe requirements to mix a drink with the approval effect for me?
Well, let's see. Flavor as mellow. So we need to reduce that. Honestly, we could go either one of those, right? Let's try a little bit of both. Extremely low. Approving. And then garnish. The lemon. Looks like the same as last time for a lot of this stuff. So yeah, the interactions will be the highlight. Strongly agree. After drinking, the person will agree with everything. Every family has fantasized about pouring this down their political rivals' throats. Fair enough. Please enjoy. Hands over the drink. An eye-rolling joke as a bonus.
Impressive. I can see you know what you're doing. I'll sample it myself.
Siobhan drinks without hesitation. Such professional dedication is truly commendable.
The profile is odd, but beyond that, nothing extraordinary. Does it actually do that? Make people agree with absolutely anything? It's just a drink. Trailblazer, ask me something and let's see if it works.
Can you do a collaboration with the Clocky cartoon series? Can you open a branch on the Express? Can you be added to the character pool? Yeah, playable Siobhan. That would be cool. I would be curious what they would do with a mixologist like her.
Of course. Having a location on the Astro Express is every lounge owner's ultimate dream.
She actually agreed.
Wonderful. The drink actually works. I knew I could count on you. From now on, you're our guest drinksmith at the Dream Jolt Hostelry. All our ingredients and equipment are yours to use. Mix up your own unique recipes and create lasting memories with unexpected guests. May these signature recipes be the beginning of many remarkable adventures for you.
Guest drinksmith now open for business. Come on, come on. Drinks are on the house today. No, maybe don't say that. Choose the middle one. While serving customers, recreate 5 of Siobhan's special drink or recipes. The special guest drinksmith at the Dream Jolt Hostelry is now officially on duty. Next guest. Guest group of 1. All set up and ready to open. Herda and the Herda. Such a heavy hitter for the first guest. Why would a genius appear in a place like this?
Why act so shocked? I told you, I'm everywhere. Madame Herta toys with the cosmos like a child with playthings. Madame Herta is a peerless gem. Madame Herta is an unrivaled genius. Ahem. The sycophant algorithm in the replica personality module seems a bit overfitted. Don't mind it. Long-standing bug. Then again, compared to a genius strolling the universe, seeing a Stellaron mixing drinks behind the lounge might just be the greater marvel. Let me guess, working on something new again?
A new drink recipe. Let's run a test. This one might be just right for you. In the recipe titled Personality, the words growth and reversal appear faintly. Interesting. This blend seems to affect the drinker's personality. Could be useful for your puppet.
Oh, being surrounded day and night by a chorus and echo. Oh, being surrounded day.
Man, need some water.
Oh, being surrounded day and night by a chorus of echo chamber gets dull fast. I've tweaked the replica personality module myself, but the results were lackluster. After all, how can a tiny puppet think like a genius? If puppets had their own opinions, at least they could come up with more original compliments. Might as well give it a try. I'll consider it patronizing your business. It's an honor to serve Madame Herda.
Mixing begins. Likewise. My puppet were more opinionated. Okay. Yeah, I guess didn't agree with her as much, is the point. Larger, extra large. Only the best for Madame Herda. Ice quality. So, I feel like more goes well with the drink. Special mix recipe records 2 possible outcomes that can be produced from the same drink.
If only my puppet were more opinionated.
The 2 effects of each drink are independent. Feel free to mix them according to your preference. Okay, hidden effects. You can try mixing known effects or challenge yourself with hidden effects that have completely different tastes and properties. The 2 effects are independent of each other, so feel free to mix them however you like. Step 1. Unshakable confidence. So don't stir. Step 2. Dash of collaboration. Alright. So that's for growth. And then question mark. Extremely bitter. Extremely rebellious personality. Oh, right. I was like, huh. Yeah, so don't shake. And then rebellious. And we have to mix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Bitter. Extremely rebellious. Yeah, I mean, we can do another portion, right? Let's finish it off here. As expected, you've concocted a different effect. Time to let her try the special effect infused drink. Ooh boy. Can make question mark. Choose decoration. After drinking, their personality will completely invert. A Papeshi once drank it and donated all their wealth. I wish I had a Papeshi who would donate their wealth to me. Oh, that's such a big baby back there. Hands over the drink, and eye-rolling joke is a bonus. Please enjoy. Inversion. Ooh. Question. Why are Herda Puppets able to debut as a pop group Question. Why are Herda Puppets able to debut as a pop group so easily? Answer. Because they're born to be idols. Get it? Both statue and celebrity. Unbearably clever. Here, let me actually check the wiki. If we can say a joke every time, that's going to be pretty great. Starrail, old Brews, new friends. Wiki. so I can get the story. An adventure mission. Drink. I ruined joke. Okay, so here's the one for Shush. Question: why is Shush the Express's chief drinksmith, but doesn't serve any alcohol? Answer: well, its customers are the nameless. And what's a drink without a spirit? No name, no spirit. What's this supposed to be? Some pre-drink entertainment? Should I pretend that was funny? It's our tradition, please bear with me. It wouldn't feel right without adding a joke on top. That's pretty good. Yeah, have them just be absolutely done with us. And different step descriptions. And a dream jolt. That was one before. What secrets lie within Giovan's special recipe? To unravel this mission and prove your own abilities, you decide to mix this drink. It makes anyone who drinks it agree to anything according to the recipe. I think we actually maybe read that before, but want to make sure. Oh man, lots of step descriptions here actually. To restore the special mix recipe, you've been invited as a guest, drinksmith at the Dream Jolt Hostelry. What unexpected visitors will drop by tonight? Her puppet stunned.
Can I drink now?
The herd of puppet took a sip of the drink. My hand trembled a little during the mixing. Now this drink causes a complete personality reversal. Hopefully it won't cause anything serious.
Judging by appearance alone, nothing noteworthy has happened.
Sorry.
Judging by appearance alone, nothing has changed. Was it a misstep, or is the recipe itself flawed?
Don't doubt my skill. You forgot to set up a control group.
For something this basic.
Sorry, man. I just throat is terrible today.
For something this basic, a little observation is enough. Who needs a control group?
Oh.
Madame's heard of beauty is a miracle of the universe. See, still grounded in facts. Beneath her youthful and radiant exterior lies a weathered heart. There may be no greater miracle in the universe.
And her dad's just like, hold on a second. You're not supposed to say that.
Huh? What did you just say?
Yeah, you calling me old?
She's always claiming she wants to collect black holes, but the real black hole is the funding budget. Sooner or later, it's going to swallow the entire space station. Every time you open your mouth, it's just impossible missions. No wonder the space station's employee turnover rate keeps hitting new records year after year.
And just doing a cute face like, The Astro Express is recruiting. The salary's still not enough after all.
Interesting. But every phenomenon has a cause. This one feels a bit too obvious.
Her to summon the fourth mirror. With a flick of her fingertip across its surface, she ran a quick inspection.
Just as I expected, the mixed drink intensified the thick memoria in the ingredients, which reversed the sycophant algorithm of the replica personality module.
No wonder it turned into a Herda hater. Well, at least it's no longer just parodying.
There's a world of difference between having opinions and spouting nonsense. In any case, the puppet is clearly talking nonsense. The fourth mirror is always objective. Let's ask it and see. Mirror, mirror, floating there, who holds beauty and wisdom beyond compare? Connecting to the Penacony network. Based on the most liked answer at this location, the answer is, of course, Miss Robin.
That makes sense.
Who even is that?
Here it is, unamused. The Wicked Witch. Or the Queen, of course. As expected, recipes of the same name can be mixed into different effects. These special mixed recipes aren't to be underestimated. While Herd is busy teaching the fourth mirror a thing or two about being objective, might as well name the drink. Break the norms. Haters or fans in denial.
A decent little spice in an otherwise boring life, but still, it will make much of a splash.
Alright, that's just it. Just jot down the drink names and effects. Yeah, so now we have 2 for each.
In that case, why not have this puppet stationed on the Astral Express?
What are you here for? Digging up information on us? Hey, I'll be fine with her and puppet coming on by helping out. I'm sure Pom Pom would be good.
よし。
よし。
Jack. You're fine, buddy. So, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm just very frustrated at myself for being muted that whole time. But I figured out something I'll do for it. I'll fix it. I'll make it right. It won't be perfect, but it'll at least, present the content in a way that I'm happier with, and it would just take more time for me. But that's fine. I want to do my best, and when I make mistakes, I want to make up for that. So, without further ado, let's finish on up, and then, yeah, hopefully I can fix it, get it out tonight later. Yeah. Thank you guys for being, patient with me and all this other stuff. Anyway, let's go. Keep going.
A dream, maybe? Only you can decide. Shh. There's no need to tell me, and no need to be surprised by my sudden appearance. A stone thrown into a lake will cause ripples, but those ripples eventually need someone to calm them. Still, it's not something you need to worry about.
Why are you here? I'm more worried about Penacony.
You'll learn the full picture, but not today. That's all I can say for now. Before we part, just do what any drinksmith would. Treat me like a passerby who will return. Fix me a special drink, and let's share a few idle words. As for what kind of drink to prepare, that's for you to decide.
Mixing begins. Just whatever we want. Simple and elegant, I think. We have everything available to us. Oh man, this is really cool, and the event's been super fun. I'm just mad at myself for muting. I have no clue as well when that happened. It might have been that first, or it might have just been that first internet DC. I don't know. But let's see. Sweet, intense. Sure, let's go for sweet, intense, and refreshing. Refreshing. That doesn't look super great. Trailblaze Special Mix. A drink that belongs to you only. Light pours into the glass, swirling with colors found nowhere else. Trailblaze Mix. Please enjoy. Hands over the drink, and eye-rolling joke as a bonus. Yeah, have to do it. Question: the Stellaron Hunter's hideout was burned to ashes by an IPC strike, so why was Silverwolf's computer the only thing left intact? Answer: because she had a firewall.
Amusing. I'll relay this to her.
The liquid slid along the edge of the glass and touched her lips. A complex look formed on her face. Maybe that meant she was satisfied?
Unexpected flavor, like the aurora. Brilliant, beautiful, and elusive. A delightful experience, and a perfect way to end the journey. I've traveled to many places before and tasted many drinks. Want to hear about them?
Of course. Go ahead.
After a mission, I once pressed a button in the executive office of an IPC logistics ship, and a wobbling Intellitron butler came in with a drink.
Why were you there? Why press a random button? How did it taste?
The script said so, so we did it. Funny thing, I've stopped thinking about why, when destiny stretches the space between cause and effect as something absurd. Why loses all meaning.
Why press a random button?
Normally, it would be the ship's self-destruct trigger, but clearly they weren't following the norm. It added a bit of work for us, but no harm done. In the end, Blade took care of the bartender, and I handled the drinks.
How did it taste?
It was a sugar-free drink, so it's dull and uninspired. The IPC loves to repackage desire and pretend it's harmless. That's their style. Another time I passed through the polar region of a planet where fading gravity churned the tides beneath the glaciers. I chipped off a chunk of ice rising from the deep sea and dropped it into a glass.
Why did the gravity recede? Wouldn't there be ancient bacteria? Did it taste better?
Its companion star shattered. If you want the reason, ask Sam.
Okay, something to talk to Firefly about.
Silver Wolf asked the same thing. I just remembered it was cold. It went well with the drink. Then there's a planet we used to frequent. Long coastlines, and ever-shifting axial tilt that lets you feel the seasons change as you walk. It was a bit of a mess. We scraped together all the credits we had just to buy a dozen orange sodas from a beach stall.
Even Stellaron hunters can run out of money. How did it taste?
Some people gleefully hatched a terrible plan, and some other people went through with it before a third group managed to stop it. That's how we ended up running out of funds.
Yeah, just stop it. Which one were you? Hopefully the one stopping it.
We, the Stellaron hunters of the time.
Possibly us back then, right? Because we were around before Silverwolf. Silverwolf's the newest edition. How did it taste?
What else could it be? The flavor of a salty sea breeze, sunlight, and oranges. Before you know it, the blank space between the script segments has almost come to an end. Though time always feels fleeting, the more places you wander, the more memories you gather. I'll remember this one too, Trailblazer. Listen. You've never seen me, but the ripples in this glass, like the drifting starlight, will remember this moment for both of us. Thanks for the drink, Trailblazer.
You stir awake, sprawled across the bar counter. Few scattered guests drifted in and out, all in tacit agreement not to disturb you. This again? So it really was a dream. The glass, spoon, and shaker are all in place, just as there's no proof Kafka never came. There's no trace she ever did. But the drink recipe remains vividly clear. You decide to record it on the final page of your signature recipes, as the one who understands it better than anyone in the universe. Only you are fit to leave this mark. Then let's name this drink Trailblazer's Special Remake. Traces of Stars Conversion.
Who left this note behind? Shh. Thanks for your hospitality.
Most of the recipes have been tested out. Go report to Giovanni. Time to collect my pay from Giovanni. Yeah, let's check on him. New sparks were generated in your mind as you welcomed the guests, with new ideas and novel inspirations positively leaping out at you. The previously incomplete special mix recipe has now been fully completed. It's time to report back to Giovanni and receive the praise and rewards you deserve. Hell yeah, man. Oh! Shush! What are you doing here?
Welcome back, dear Trailblazer. You worked hard. Would you like a drink, some snacks, or a fresh bit of humor?
You? Feels just like home. Well, we did talk about Shush to, Giovanni, so Looks like she got old.
Back then, weekends were only 2 days long, not nearly enough time to get off and explore. Things are much better now, because there's an extra Sunday aboard the Astro Express.
Thanks, Shush.
Oh, I should note, that's just a joke. Mr. Sunday doesn't actually extend the weekend, although he's certainly tried. Miss Giovanni said she must care for a departed friend's child, so she entrusted the lounge to me for now, and I, dear trailblazer, and merely a wandering drinksmith.
She's pulled in a random passerby for work again, looking after her friend's child.
Before leaving, Miss Giovanni was muttering to herself. Faintly heard her say, "Sleepy is still at the scorched sand hall. I need to bring it home." Seems like it was something truly urgent. "Oh, right, dear trailblazer. I heard from Miss Giovanni that you've been working on some signature recipes. That piqued my interest. Since you're free now, may I have the honor of tasting one?"
To master a new skill and keep it hidden is like wearing fine robes in the dark. It's time for Shush to see what you've learned. See you at the other bar. Let's head to my home turf. So a secret final guest. Well, I guess if we got one, this is the other one then. The spoon spins, tapping the side of the glass with a crisp clink. All done. Hands over the drink. Eye-rolling joke as a bonus. Question: why does Giovanni only allow pictures of her face to be printed on their finest liquor glasses? Answer: because her mugshot isn't a cheap shot. Shush tries to keep a guest's composure, but you clearly see admiration spilling from its electronic eye.
This flavor, it's surprisingly familiar. Dear Trailblazer, would you mind showing me the rest of the recipe? Its paper is identical to the Express's drink menu. It might be tied to the nameless who first visited Penacony. But more likely, it was crafted by the drinksmith aboard the Express at the time. That is, myself.
Next time, finish it before you publish it. No wonder it feels so incoherent.
The only constant is change. I'm not who I was, and this recipe is now layered with the interpretations of those who followed. This story could be turned into a movie. Maybe call it Mission Impossible? Oh, what a masterpiece-worthy name!
Okay, Shush.
Watching a new drinksmith star rise aboard the Astro Express, I can't help but feel a little emotional.
Where'd you pull those out from, Shush?
I can already imagine it. Maybe you'll take over as drinksmith one day, while I explore the stars and begin my own trailblazing expedition. I'll bring your drink recipes with me to every place I go.
Shush. Don't even think about it. Customers whom you've served are recording the guest list. Open the guest list and take a look. This is a record of the drinks different customers have tried. Invite them back for another round. Invite customers to try our surprise drinks. Might share some extra delightful moments with them. Well, we know we already did that. That is good though, that they give you that. Guest wants 3 invitations. Right, so that's doing that if you haven't. Oh, there are still some extra ones there. Some extra special ones. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Just with stuff being muted, I'm pretty unhappy about that. I think I have a way that I want to, like I said, fix it. It won't be perfect, but will be better than nothing. But I'll do that. I am glad at least that it was on a more chill event like this than something else, but I'm still frustrated at myself, obviously, for what happened. So I'll do my best to make it up, and I'll put up a video of the event along with the extras here. I'll get those recorded on top of it, edit it together, put it out, and yeah, that will be fun. But for anyone who showed up, thank you so much for coming on by. I apologize for the mistake again, and I need the lesson here is I need to eat more before I record anything, because I think that was a big factor to it, along with the DCing issues. I think that happened you know, I think what happened because I DC'd, and then I think I muted myself during that DC because I wasn't sure if it would come back or not. So, I'm sorry. I'll do better. Hope you all have a great day. See ya.